What is up, boys and girls? Welcome back to the channel. Boy, it has been a while since I talked to you guys. I apologize for that. It's been no, it's been 10 days since I last did one of these videos. Um, so today, well, first of all, Monday, happy Monday. Awesome start to the work week. But it's day 183 on the year. And I know some of these videos have gotten further and further apart, and I really do apologize for that. It's that time of year for me, man, when things just get super busy. So much going on, and I'm out trying to enjoy the heat that we don't get that much of for the year, obviously. So summer gets here, man. We're just kind of on the go. I do apologize. Last week, my coworker who her and I kind of handle all the work together. Was on vacation, so I was really busy as far as work goes. And then the wife and I left on Thursday right after work to head out to Gettysburg for this year's Gettysburg Bike Week, and just to kind of enjoy the weekend out there and do some sightseeing and some exploring. So I had to get the RV hooked up and all that loaded up, and we got out of here late on Thursday, later than we wanted to. Got out there late, but really didn't want to do one of these while I was out there spending time with her. Didn't really even do very much of anything other than one little meet and greet for a couple hours on Friday evening. I did not do any real recording or anything for the other channel. Just kind of wanted to hang out with her and spend some quality time together. So that's kind of where the weekend was and how that went. We had a great time. Like I said, we hit up the bike week, like rally event Friday evening and hung out there for a few hours. I did do a meet and greet with a bunch of Instagrammers. It's kind of funny. The wife and some of the other folks were laughing because it was like me and a whole bunch of these Instagrammer chicks. And I think one other dude that I just met there, I hadn't heard of him before that. And he's got a YouTube channel as well with a couple thousand subscribers, maybe like 2,000 subscribers. So it was kind of weird, it's a clash of scenes between Instagrammers and YouTubers. So it was kind of funny. Did that Friday and Saturday. The wife and I got up, just kind of relaxed, got up at our leisure, went to the camp. We stayed at a KOA, Gettysburg KOA. It was a super nice campground. If you're out there looking to camp or whatever, I highly recommend Gettysburg KOA. Really nice place, but they had breakfast. So we went down to the building that they had breakfast. We ate breakfast, and then we got on the bikes and we headed out for a ride. We went through some state forest that was out there with really curvy, scenic, pretty ride on the way to a brewery, Gearhouse Brewing Company, which was a really nice brewery. I'd highly recommend. Great food, good beer. Really cool atmosphere, cool building, a lot of historic stuff in it, a lot of like older antique type stuff in it. Really neat building. From there, we left and we stopped at a Goodwill for the wife. Then we headed out to another brewery. We met up with a few folks that are subscribers of the other channel, hung out at that brewery for a little bit. Then they all had to leave, and we went and explored this old round farmhouse, which was now turned into a farmer's market. And it was just a really cool building. We checked that out. We bought a couple things from the farmer's market. And then we headed to, where did we head to from there? We went into, the Harley Davidson dealer. We rode all the way back into Gettysburg to the dealership through town, which was a mess of like people, bikes, traffic, everything. But hung out at the dealership for a little bit, checked that out, kind of relaxed there, got off our feet a little bit, and then made our way back over to town to a restaurant called the Gettysburger, which was kind of like a burger joint right in the heart of downtown Gettysburg. Fantastic food there. Had a couple drinks there, had a burger. Just a good time. Just had dinner, enjoyed that. And then we kind of took the long way back to the campground because at that point it was finally cooling down for the day because Saturday was super hot. And we took kind of the long way because it was now the perfect time to ride. It was evening before dark. weather cooled down. It was just beautiful. So we rode for a little while and then headed back to the campground, started up a fire, hung out by the fire, and had a couple drinks. That was kind of how the day went. And then Sunday, we just kind of got up when we were ready to get up, and we shot over to the Gettysburg, um, the National Park Visitor Center, which was a brand new building since the last time we'd been there. And we hadn't been there since the kids were little, and they had a whole new facility there. Really cool. Actually needed a lot more time. We just kind of checked it out real quick. We are definitely want to go back now so that we can really like explore there, but hung out there for a little bit, checked out some stuff, checked out the shop, then headed back to the campground to get packed up because checkout was 2:00. So started loading everything up, got the trailer hooked up, got everything up and ready to roll, bike loaded up, and got out of there and got back on the road. And coming home kind of sucked. We stopped first for lunch, and then by the time we got back on the road, it had already been raining, and the ride home was kind of miserable because the rain. Everybody's afraid to ride in the rain. People with their hazards on, whatever. It took us way longer to get home than it should have, but that was basically the weekend. So that's kind of where I've been and what I've been doing for the last 10 days. I apologize for not being on here. Obviously, while I was gone, on a mini vacation, I did have some beers. I don't feel like I ate too terribly. It's not like we ate a lot of food. The worst thing I probably had all weekend was that burger and the fries that were with it. But I don't think it was that terrible. I didn't weigh myself today. I did get up this morning, go get blood, and I did come home, and I did at lunchtime, I did my cardio. So got back on that. Kind of want to buckle down this week. We're kind of back to normal now. We don't have anything going on until the end of the month. We have to go down to Virginia for a wedding, or North Carolina for a wedding. One of those. I don't know. So it's kind of a few weeks here of normal routine, back to like normal life. So going to buckle down on the cardio and my workouts and see if we can't finally break this 300 mark that I've been hovering around, because it's just been like one event, one thing after another, which is excuses to eat stuff I don't normally eat or shouldn't be eating, or drink some beers. So going to try to buckle down this week and the next couple weeks really, and then go on this wedding. Then we're into August at that point, and I don't have anything going on in August either. It's just kind of hanging out here. We don't really have anything else major going on until September. We have a little trip planned then, but I'll discuss that more later. Save that for another time. So that's what's up, man. I still feel good. I don't feel like I really put too much of it back on, maybe a couple pounds at Gettysburg, but I think it'll come off real quick this week, with just eating the way I've been eating all year. And we're going to try to get past this, under this 300-pound mark that I've been struggling to break. That's about it. That's kind of the gist of the last 10 days. I do apologize for the long gap in videos and updates. I know a lot of you guys that watch these, I talk to elsewhere, on other forums on the internet, so you guys know what's been going on. But for those of you that haven't, that's kind of it. I'm not going to keep rambling. I will try really hard not to make this next one a big gap. I will kind of put it on my calendar here to at least do one by Wednesday. And by Wednesday, I will do a little bit of a weigh-in and see where I'm sitting. That's it, guys. Thanks for still watching, tuning in, and I will see you guys real soon. Later.